Kundalini awakening is now a phenomena that is not only taking place spontaneously or unconscious to most of us, also wreaking havoc, or what seems to be wreaking havoc in a lot of our lives, even when we know it is Kundalini awakening. A lot of you know it's Kundalini awakening and really want to be either done with the process. You want to know who switched it on, you want to know why it's on, and this is the lot of you that are experiencing a spontaneous Kundalini awakening that has come about without a conscious decision that you're aware of to awaken the Kundalini. Then there are some of us who have been initiated through Shaktipat. So that Shaktipat means that you are anointing, or you are now pulling up that Shakti which is latent, dormant inside of somebody else through intent and through your own energy, which like a magnet will help it stir. So if you like, if you were to put the finger, so you'll find that a lot of initiation is done either through the head or it is done through the third eye. And if just placing the finger with intent by a guru, by a spiritual teacher who is themselves awakened and has reached a particular level in their Kundalini rising, is then able to pass this initiation on. So for some of you who received this initiation, receiving initiation is not a guaranteed route for you to either receive a full-blown Kundalini awakening, because after it stirs, the Kundalini must make its way up the Sushumna, rising right on top. Then there are those of us, and so many of you right now have been going through spontaneous Kundalini awakening because of the age we're in, because of the spiritual evolution that is taking place, spiritual revolution that is taking place, spiritual genesis that is taking place, where spirituality is now at the forefront of humanity more than ever before, where people are now thinking for themselves, feeling for themselves, as opposed to buying into what they have been taught so far. So people are now questioning what these beliefs are and why they are all there, questioning even the veracity of certain scriptures, whether these are really real, how they were passed down, and whether they have been passed down undiluted or have they been changed, and how that affects us. Now, for those of you who've then had spiritual awakenings, you then have the framework within which to work with your imbalances that a Kundalini awakening will inevitably cause. Have either prepared for one or not prepared for one, you are inevitably going to go through an imbalance of Kundalini unless you're able to follow certain steps or certain postures, certain dietary changes. You're going to have to take care of your nervous system more than ever before. When the Kundalini energy rises, its only aim is to rise right up until she gets to the great void. She gets to a place from which everything has started. Now, what is Kundalini? Kundalini, the word itself, Kundalini, means that which has been coiled. So Kundalini sits at the bottom of us. It sits in the Kunda, in the pit, at the Muladhara, so at the root of us, at the root and the base of our spine, at the base of the Sushumna. And this, it isn't something that you can physically see. You can't physically see it. You can physically experience it via sensations when it starts to stir. It'll come up at so many different things for all of you, depending on your existing level of consciousness. Now, if your consciousness, or if you already are more inclined towards lower chakra life or living and experiencing life, then your Kundalini is going to amplify that. If your consciousness is above and beyond your survival, it's above and beyond sense pleasures, and maybe it is that you're naturally compassionate, you're naturally creative, you will see your creativity take an absolute leap at this stage. If you've got stored trauma, if you've got stored issues, you've got healing to do, again, folks, as Kundalini works her way through the meridians, through the points inside that cannot be seen with the naked eye, but they're there. We've got chakras, we've got marma points, various meridians inside of us that cannot be seen. But they are not only in the inside where they can't be seen, they then manifest externally in wherever they are is going to cause or create in terms of our connection, our reaction, our response to life, our response to external stimuli. She will also work on digestion, she will work on compassion, she will work on so many things, speaking your truth, authenticity when she's here in the Vishuddha, all to come later as we work through the Kundalini Awakening series, where we are going to work through it, going step by step, working through every chakra and what every chakra will relate to in terms of practical aspects of our life. And if you do have imbalances in every particular chakra and how that's going to manifest itself and what you can do to then balance it.